The city of Monterey Park was incorporated in 1916, and today approximately 60,000 residents reside in the community. In 1996, the City Council adopted this motto: pride in the past, faith in the future. In 1929, Peter Snyder, a major land developer, donated to our city El Encanto, which means enchanted garden. It now houses the Chamber of Commerce. He also donated the historical waterfall Cascades that is part of our city's seal. Monterey Park does not have their own school district and is divided into 4 districts. The majority of the schools are under the jurisdiction of the Alhambra School District.
This 30-acre parcel is the last major undeveloped land area in the city. It is being developed with over 80 luxurious homes. What a view! The students who will be residing here will be attending Brightwood Elementary School and Mark Keppel.
Mark Keppel is a proud school with a long, proud tradition. Built in 1938 by the Works Project Administration and named after a superintendent of instruction for the Los Angeles County Schools, we have survived earthquakes and rapid demographic changes. But one thing has not changed: our dedication to excellence. At this time, in a school built for 1,500, we have 2,120 students, 90 teachers, and 80 support staff. We are multiracial and multi-ethnic. We have a large number of students who speak a language other than English at home, but we remain proud that all our students achieve at a high level.
The graduating class of 1996 will graduate from college and enter the workforce in the year 2000. They are attending Harvard, Berkeley, Georgetown, Carnegie Mellon, Stanford, UCLA, Brown, USC, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, UC Irvine, UC Davis, UC San Diego, UC Santa Cruz.
I mean, the teachers were so friendly, and really helped to nurture you. And if you need any help, they would always, be willing to give their extra time beyond, the teacher regular hours. They really helped me through all my struggles in high school, academically and socially speaking.
That was Cindy Wong, class of 1996. Class rank number 18, GPA 4.0, SAT score 1350. She's currently attending Carnegie Mellon Performing Arts School in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
The staff is committed to developing self-confident, ethical, resourceful individuals who will attain their potential through a shared commitment to community.
62 of 90 teachers have either a master's or doctoral degree.
Ms. Gisela Castro, a social science and conflict resolution teacher, is the Alhambra School District Teacher of the Year.
We are the only school in the district to be granted a 6-year accreditation without appeal after a review by the Western Association of Schools and Colleges.
One teacher has been awarded a year-long Fulbright Fellowship to France.
Mark Keppel High School was recognized for Outstanding Student Activities Program 1995-96 by the California Association of Directors of Activities, one of only 5 in the state.
38% of our students have a GPA of 3.0 or higher. With increased funds, modern technology, and equipment, our goal can reach 50% GPA 3.0 or higher.
37% of our student population is on AFDC, the highest percentage in the district.
65% are on free or reduced lunch.
67% are eligible for Title I funds.
However, in 1995 to 1996, we had a 98% attendance rate, the best attendance in the district.
We have a 1.8% dropout rate, the lowest in the district.
40% of our students are limited English proficient students.
Here is Jerry Chang, valedictorian, class of 96, SAT 1540, grade point average 4.63, attending UC Berkeley. His advice to the students is set goals and make it happen.
Mark Keppel High School for the past 2 years that I've been a part of student government. Our family is just so very supportive. You know, the Aztec teachers, our administrators, our students, you know, we're a very spirited school, and it just seems like as much as our teachers and our administrators and our staff supports us in everything that we do, the lack of support in the community just brings down our motivation, because we know that, like, if we keep striving for our best, which we do, the community just, like, totally doesn't, how do you say it, like, they don't recognize it, you know, because during the academic prep rally, our first ever academic prep rally, which really needed support and stuff, like when we needed, like, even discounts just for, you know, ribbons and certificates, because we really recognized practically everything, you know, no F's, U's, and D's, 0.5 and above increases. We didn't get any discounts or anything, and we just really need that kind of support, because we got about $500 or $600 donated from clubs around campus, but I mean, we just need more support as far as the community.
Before we came to Keppel, we were really apprehensive about our experiences, because we heard a lot of rumors about the school, like gang violence and a lot of problems with being the lowest in the district. A lot of, I guess, talk about low academics and that sort of thing, and we were really, I guess, kind of nervous and scared, and we weren't sure what our 4 years at Keppel would be like.
But when we actually came here and experienced it for ourselves, it was just like a totally different story. I mean, the environment was warm and the teachers were encouraging, and I thought all the students got along well. I'm not saying like Mark Keppel's a perfect high school, but then the problems that we encounter are problems that other schools encounter as well.
Yeah, I remember freshman orientation. I came to our freshman orientation held by our student body, and at first I was really scared because there were so many people, but they really welcomed us by it, and I felt really open to the school and got involved, and realized that we have a lot of school spirit with our academic pep rally. I just never knew we had so much school spirit.
And for the academic pep rally, that was like the first time we tried it. And so our AUSD, we went out to the community and asked for funds to see if we can like get donations from them. But it didn't really work. We didn't get that much support from them. So instead of turning outwards towards the community, we looked inwards to our clubs on campus. And that's where we found like an adequate amount of money for our cause.
A lot of times it's hard to find community support. For the newspaper, I hear a lot of comments about how our paper isn't as professional or as good or as big as a lot of other high schools' papers are. That's part of the reason is because we don't receive the funds that they receive, and we don't have the technology and that sort of thing to improve our paper. We're trying to make a lot of improvements, but it's hard when we go out into the community and try to sell ads, and you know, we get a minimal contribution, and we appreciate that, but we'd like more just to improve our school and overall.
I think it's important that you have all these extracurricular activities in high school, but when it gets down to it, academics are probably the most important thing, and that's one of our strongest points at Keppel. All our teachers are always willing to help us in every subject.
This is the girls' restroom, and here we have a typical stall. And the door, as you can see, if I was from this side, then it wouldn't close properly, and at times I need a friend to hold the door for me, or put like a piece of tissue here so that the door can stay, so I can have some privacy.
This is the only restroom on the entire school campus besides the gym.
Would you like to drink out of this water fountain?
This is the venting system for the boys' bathroom. It was been here since 1939, and when we asked the district to replace it, they replaced it with these, which isn't much better. And the venting system works very poorly, so it's kind of, the stench is kind of nauseating in here. This is the mirror for the boys' bathroom, and they replaced it with a metal mirror, which isn't much better. It's just like sheet metal. This is a mirror on the other side of the boys' bathroom, which, as you can see, it's not a mirror, it's a board. Besides one stall in the gym, this is the only bathroom for about 1,000 boys at Keppel, and this is the only bathroom upstairs or downstairs.
We have, on good days, we have a beam of light shining on our set, which is kind of distracting. And on a bad day, this beam of light, or the hole that this beam of light comes out of, just creates a like huge puddle of rain, and we usually have to cover it or keep it safe by having a big trash can on the set, which is kind of distracting because you have to walk around it on the set and pretend it's not there when it really is, and it's kind of difficult to do that.
And in some of our plays, like our actors have to walk around barefoot or with socks, and I feel like every step we take, we have to look at the floor because there are nails coming out the wall. I mean, it's like the floor isn't exactly smooth and stuff, and in previous years, the floor was brown, and then like it was so dirty that when our dance team performed in here, they just decided to paint it all black by themselves.
Under these hot lights all the time, during rehearsals, auditions, and even during the actual play, it gets pretty hot, and the auditorium has no air conditioning, so both the people who are on stage and the audience have to kind of sweat it through the whole thing.
And some of the chairs in the audience, they're broken, and some don't even have any seats on them at all, so that's a disturbance for our students.
They have to be replaced with like plastic chairs that we have in the classroom.
Here's an example of another one of our chairs where the seat is missing. But as you can see here, there's this little piece at the side, and in case of an emergency and when the lights are dim, all the students have to evacuate at once. And you can easily hit this and fall, which not only means hurting yourself, but all the people behind you who are trying to get out. And this has happened, but we cannot let it continue to do so.
These doors are original from when the building was built in 1939. They're older than my dad. And the mechanism on the door doesn't work anymore. So the only way to secure it is to put this chain on it.
Yeah, we're seniors from Mark Keppel High School, and we're on the varsity basketball team. Right now we're in the Mark Keppel small gym, and we're just pointing out some roof damages up, you know. Panels have been known to fall on people sometimes, and it's really dirty gym and a lot of holes, and it's not appropriate, you know, for us basketball players.
Also, when it rains, the pipes, they drip a lot, so it makes puddles and it's not safe for the practices and for like the games, because we could slip and really hurt ourselves.
Now we're in the girls' locker room at Mark Keppel, and these are the original shower doors for the building. And as you can see, it's pretty rusted down on the bottom from all the water, and it's kind of gross.
Mark Keppel has achieved a great deal under a lot of disadvantages. How have we done this? Mainly through innovation and self-determination. We have looked into ourselves and into others in the school to raise money, come up with new programs that satisfy national standards, and worked hard as a team. In spite of all of these disadvantages and limitations, Mark Keppel students, faculty, and administration have achieved a great deal. But these achievements can only go so far without the necessary support and talents of the community.
Here is one family's reflection on staying with Mark Keppel when given a choice of another school district.
Before you were thinking of moving to Arcadia?
Yeah, the better school district.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody do the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
and Jerry wants to stay with his friend, all his friends here, so he don't want to move. He doesn't want to move. Then we make decision stay here. Now we think we make the right decision.
Lab facilities and equipment for biology and chemistry have been below par for many years. AP exams, achievement tests, and Golden State examinations have all gone through changes which assume sufficient student access to modernized labs. Our students are clearly at a disadvantage because of our lacking needs in this area.
Our library was recently honored to receive a national award for excellence in online education. Yet our library's newest computers are now several years old. Also, our library has only one outside phone line which must be shared by the library staff and our entire student body. As a result, there are blackout times when access to online services must be halted so staff members can conduct normal library business over the phone. There are not enough computer labs to serve our 2,100 students. New computers are needed to help our students become competitive statewide and meet our nation's goal of technology for everyone.
One of the visions that we have for Mark Keppel High School is on the west end of our campus, which is a cul-de-sac that is now school property that we renamed Aztec Court. There is a hillside that runs adjacent to a bridge that we would like to re-landscape and convert into a lunch court area and community park environment. In addition to that, on the front entrance, which now has become the main entrance to our campus, we would like wrought iron gates and fencing with an archway that would say something to the effect of Home of the Aztecs or Mark Keppel High School Aztecs. That would be the primary point of entry for all of our visitors to our campus, parents, deliveries, and of course once the school day begins, all of our students all come in through a single point of entry. And currently right now that area is one of the more neglected areas, since it's an area that we have inherited, if you will, from the city, that it does need a considerable amount of work in terms of landscaping area.
Keppel students and staff have proven that they make full use of available resources. We want to make Mark Keppel a safe and healthy school for our children. We want them to have the best opportunity to achieve the American dream, to increase literacy, to have a college education and access to meaningful careers. With increased funds, additional technology, equipment, and your help, Keppel will reach new levels of excellence.
Mark Keppel is a great school and we need your help. What can you do? You can participate in a cleanup day once every 2 months. You can clean up, paint, or grow flowers. You will be creating a better environment for your children and developing Keppel pride. Mark Keppel desperately needs your help. Provide your skills. We need painters, plumbers, electricians, hydroblasters, window cleaners, maintenance workers, gardeners, and plain old elbow grease.
From the teacher's perspective, Mark Keppel is a wonderful place to work. As you can see from this video, our students are talented, articulate, and concerned. They are polite and respectful. We, as a staff, are concerned people who work harder than most to make this an excellent place to be. Students have a wide variety of academic, vocational, and extracurricular activities available to them because of the dedication and enthusiasm of the entire staff. We at Mark Keppel invite you, encourage you, and implore you to come help make this not only a better school for a better community, but the best school for the best community, Monterey Park.